Yes, I'm afraid so, Mama June again. But they make it so easy for me. They make it so easy that I cannot just ignore this. I wasn't even really going to talk about this until you just type in Google News for Mama June, and I'm just like, wow. Wow, I know you're like, beat that horse. We were supposed to talk about 90 Day Fiance, but here's the deal on 90 Day Fiance. I didn't realize it was like a two-parter finale, so we're going to probably make next week, hopefully all about that, but I can't guarantee we won't talk about Mama June, but yeah, because it looks like they continue to talk about Mohammed and Danielle, so we'll touch that next week, okay? We'll just do we'll do like a whole wrap-up. I think it's the last episode, but okay, are you ready for this? Let's take a drink first. Take a sip of your beverage if you have a beverage. I'm getting over a midweek head cold finally, so Powerade has been my game. Like, oh. Still a little bit in there. We're about back up to about 90%, so 90% is good. Okay, you ready? Uncle Poodle says, story of Mama June's threesome with brother slipped out. I feel clean in comparison. Oh yes, a threesome with Uncle Poodle. When tabloids began running a story about Mama June's threesome with older brother Billy, many readers were quick to question. The question wasn't only whether Mama June truly climbed into bed with her brother and her husband, but whether it was true that Uncle Poodle, as dubbed on the family's reality show, his real name is Lee Thompson, had really given the story to the National Enquirer as claimed. Yesterday, however, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star confirmed it on his Facebook page, and he didn't stop there. Uncle Poodle shared screenshots of a conversation between himself and Mama June in which she appears to confirm the story herself. We have the conversation. On Wednesday, a fan posted to Uncle Poodle's page warning him that the National Enquirer had run a story claiming that Lee had spilled the beans about Mama June in a threesome with her brother and husband. Like so many of us when encountering a tabloid story, the fan was clearly skeptical. However, Lee quickly confirmed the story, saying that the tale had slipped out when he was asked about Mama June's offer from Vivid Entertainment to make a sex tape for $1 million, which, by the way, I don't know if they list that in here, but she did decline that, so I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of bittersweet. It's like I'm relieved at the same time, but kind of sad. But Uncle Poodle went on to say that Mama June had already admitted calling it her past and shared a screenshot appears to show her referencing the statement to the National Enquirer and not denying it. Huh. There's the conversation. You can pause it to read it. I don't think I need to read that. So, but wait here. So now yeah. Things are clearly not well with the reality TV family, obviously, since the show was canceled over Mama June's relationship with the child molester. Mama June and Uncle Poodle have been having it out on Facebook, and TMZ's publication of Vivid's offer to pay for a sex tape may have been the final straw between the two. On her own page, Mama June accused Poodle of making up lies and selling them to TMZ. So yeah, so it's with Billy, it's not Uncle Poodle. But in my mind, I want to believe that they were having a threesome with Uncle Poodle. Mama June hasn't posted to her verified Honey Boo Boo page in almost a week. That's sad. And commenters on the page are accusing her of deleting comments and posts that aren't in line with her version of the story. Uncle Poodle's still talking, though, and had this to say about Mama June's threesome. Even with my HIV plus status, I feel so clean in comparison, and the fact that I'm literally the only one of my immediate family that has had no sexual relations with the cow. Proud gay man moment right now. So Uncle Poodle's gay? Apparently, Uncle Poodle's gay. Despite continued support to child molester revelation, accusations of theft, appearances on Dr. Phil, and the sex tape debacle, it looks like Mama June's threesome revelation might be the tipping point that turns away most of the fan base she has left. Not this guy. I'm still a #1 fan. So, okay, so what we learned is, I know as much as you want, I wanted to believe that Uncle Poodle was having the threesome, but Uncle Poodle was just ratting out that she was having a threesome with Billy and Sugar Bear. Whew. Uncle Poodle has a page too, apparently, so I need to go check out Uncle Poodle's page. And Uncle Poodle's gay. Who know? Who know? But well, yeah, I am certainly going to continue to remain a fan, and yeah, and I feel bad because I don't have a Bruce Jenner update. I did see new pictures of him. If he does his hair the right way, he's kind of looking maybe like a semi-attractive chick. I don't know, but I did say that we were going to keep up with him, but I just got back in the door about maybe half hour ago from Atlantic City. I wanted to kind of tell you about that quick. And I'm going to stop right now and I'm going to show you my mirror. I stayed at Caesars in Atlantic City. I had a complimentary night from my past play. It was a Friday night. It must have been slow because they never send me free nights. So it's free, but you have to pay $13 in tax. And then what I gambled when I played there that night. But last night, it's hard to believe. I went down last night and I came back this morning, so I wasn't even there for 24 hours. But it was crazy, and I'll explain. But here, I'm going to show you this is the television that's in the mirror. Check this out.
We can talk about genres and explosions and this, that, and the other thing. I'm here at a center that sells stuff that you may leave behind on a plane, or also luggage that you may have lost. Right? Aside from luggage, of course, you have.
Yeah, so I was in the shower and I could watch the television. How cool was that? That was pretty cool. I was quite impressed by that. But anyway, so yeah, then I gambled, and they have a great system there on the machines. When you're playing machines, you can like order drinks, and they just keep bringing drinks to you. I had a Long Island iced tea. I had some Baileys and coffee. I had a Bloody Mary. There's some things on there you never think of, and I just kept having them bring me drinks, and I was feeling pretty good. It pretty much kicked my head cold away too, so. You know, it was a nice room, so I went up to bed about, it was like, 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock, because the goal was to get up at 5 this morning so I could go to the Borgata where I had, like, $75 in free play, but I had to get there at 6 a.m., so I got up at 5. Well, I woke up at, like, quarter of, and I have some crazy Atlantic City stories, and this is just another one to add to them. I've had people having sex in the room next to me. It was on Valentine's Day last year, like banging on the wall. It's like, you know, that's kind of funny and interesting. This morning I wake up and there's a freaking domestic disturbance next door, and he's dropping the F-bomb on her, and I think at one time he might have even hit her. I don't know. And then I hear he was dropping the F-bomb the whole time and saying, "Oh, look at you, you're just laying in the bed," and I think she was probably trying to sleep. I'm thinking he might have been drunk, but I don't know. But then I heard the door slam, and then I eventually heard her crying, and then it's over, and I was just like, it was so depressing. And like, I was gonna come back and, you know, check out my ocean view in the daylight, but I was just like, I don't want to be in the elevator with that guy. But he was a freaking freak. So yeah, I felt like, you know, like those things on TV where they have like the PSA, and then they have the little kid that watches the parents argue. That's what I felt like, but I wasn't even involved. But it's like, you don't even want to listen to that. It was just depressing. So I'm like, they call the Borgata the happy place, and that is my happy place. So I went there to get away from it all. I did go back to Caesars, and like, I don't even know if I'm going to go back there now. It'll remind me of that guy. I won't even call it a disturbance. He was pretty much just abusing her. It's like, what the freak? But yeah, sorry to Debbie Downer on you, but it was kind of weird. It was just, yeah. And then I went to the Borgata and I played for like 6 hours, and I did pretty darn good. But I still donated in the end. But I had fun. I didn't pay for any of my food, so then I came home, and here I am, wanting to believe that Uncle Poodle had a threesome with Mama June, but it's not real. Okay, I have a lot of things to do that on the back, so, but I wanted to bring that to you. Next week, we'll try to do a clear out the 90-day fiance, clear that all out. What's going on, kid? It's like a 4-day weekend with Christmas next week, so who knows? Well, we'll still probably do it Saturday, but we're going to do a Friday morning chat just to be crazy, but maybe we'll have multiple chats. It's possible. I might give you a Friday, a Saturday. We'll chat it up, and if you want to listen to me, great. If not, I understand. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Bon voyage.
Great.